why I do like...
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
All right, come in here.
Come in here.
Okay, so we're a little late, but we just got done with our life group, our marriage coaching life group.
Yeah.
And and in case this is your first time tuning in,
we do this every Monday.
We do this every Monday, yes.
And we would like to be your marriage coach.
Well, not everybody, but
maybe 10 or 12
I don't know.
people.
Whoa, no. But we kind of have taken on that role a little bit with our church as marriage coaches, I guess. Yeah. So trying to get some other people involved that really have passion for marriage. And so while you can't have a huge life group, maybe we can offer a little bit of what we talk about and stuff that we learn. So we're going to talk about idolizing the O. Because I didn't want to use the word.
What word? Say it.
Orgasm.
You had to whisper. Because you can't whisper when you're having one. It's more of
That's
a
why we're downstairs. The kids are in bed. Wow. Okay. So, no, but we really want to talk about intimacy and how we talked about, what is intimacy and what it means in a relationship, and how intimacy is not just sex, because you can have sex without intimacy. And there's a lot of couples doing it all the time. That's, hey, let's
having sex?
Yeah, but without any intimacy.
Oh, yeah.
Just, let's get this over with. It's one and done, and great, I don't have to do that for the next... I don't have to do that for a month. Yeah, or something. That's not intimacy. So, Tim and I have talked about it a lot this week. Are you putting that big O on the pedestal that's the result? Great, that's done. He's done. Whatever it is,
it's completion.
Completion. We're on with our lives.
The most important part of when you have sex is it just?
Yeah.
Are you having it to complete, or are you as just something to do? I got that thing done today. Let's do the laundry. Or
and I know a lot of women feel that way.
Are you enjoying the time in that you're actually having intimacy? Because sex is a byproduct of intimacy. It is not intimacy.
Yeah.
So, and you know that if you try having sex for 60 days, you will learn very quickly that sex is not intimacy. Sex is a byproduct of intimacy. And what happens is that you start craving other ways to be intimate with your spouse, because as a guy, if I know that I'm going to get it for the next 60 days, I'm actually craving a different form of intimacy.
I know that seems like a long time. We started this a couple years ago, actually probably about 4 years ago. This book, Stripped Down, it's backwards, Stripped Down, because we're in the mirror thing. But you know what I mean. And they started their podcast, the One Extraordinary Marriage podcast, with going 60 days, and that really jump-started their intimacy every day for 60 days. Now, some of you know us, and you think, "Oh, there's no big deal with Timmy Daly." No,
because I rule.
No,
I rule.
No. That's not a possibility. But they do challenge their listeners to try the 7-day challenge, and it really does open you up to a lot of different intimacies, because, as a man, that's hard to perform. That as a woman, you're like, that's not even possible. Maybe it is.
Eventually,
but if
you get fatigued.
You do, and you're looking for other ways. And maybe it's just being lovey with each other, sitting down and talking with each other for an hour about your day and about your feelings and your needs. And these are other ways to be intimate. You can be intimate in your finances, being on the exact same page. Not being intimate in your finances is putting something on the credit card and not telling your spouse. That's not being intimate. Being intimate.
I've never done that.
I have. I will admit I've done that. Mm-hmm. These are things that you don't want, that you're not being intimate with. Are you making your spouse the priority? And if you're putting things on the calendar, I am guilty of this. If I'm putting things on the calendar where he's the last thing on the list, he's the last thing I think about, because I got to go to lunch with this person, I got to get my hair done, I have to work, I have to pick up the kids, whatever. He feels like, well, where am I? He's supposed to be my number one priority. And if I have filled up the calendar with everything else but him, then,
Yeah, you need to schedule me in, baby.
And we do. Yeah. We actually do. We put days on the calendar that, look, there's nothing else going on this day but time together. Whatever that is, going out to lunch, going for a walk, going geocaching, going for a hike, spending the morning in bed, whatever that is.
We call those red days. So if you're over at our house, look on our calendar, you can see red day. So then you know not to ask Shelly,
Hey,
anything.
Monday.
When you read, that's what those days are. Date days. That's what we call them. They're date days.
But honestly, saying no to some things is okay.
She's turning red.
I am. Saying no to some things is okay when it is, is your marriage strengthened as a result of saying no to certain things? Because this is your priority relationship. Not with your kids, not with your friends, not with your parents, not with your boss, not with other employees, not with the people you work for, the church, or anything. This right here. And is this suffering because you can't say no to certain things? So that's really kind of the biggest thing we want to talk about is different types of intimacy. Spending time listening to each other. How was your day? And really listening, talking to each other, and being interested in each other's lives. That's huge. Doing things together not only bonds you together, but it relieves stress.
Yeah, like try frisbee golf.
I
look like a frisbee golfer today.
Yeah, your hat.
What?
It's weird. It's not as cute as my glasses were.
Oh, but it's different.
Yeah, it's different. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway, but it does. It relieves stress. Doing different things together, doing a new experiences, frisbee golf, going for a walk, going for a run. Fun things. Relieves stress. It bonds you. It does so many things. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. But yes, you have to schedule it. Schedule each other in. Make time for that intimacy in different ways. And if at the end of a date night, sex doesn't happen or it doesn't complete, that's okay.
That's okay.
Enjoy the time together. Maybe you got a little bit in. Enjoy it. Enjoy that intimacy and not be frustrated, but just enjoy. Hey, we got to be together and it was lovey and romantic and fun. Oh,
so check this out. Wives,
check it out.
Try doing this. Try having an intimate time with your husband and saying, no, we're not going to complete. We're going to complete tomorrow. And see how that works and see how that changes everything that happens and that you're just enjoying each other and being close and being intimate and that completion is off the table.
But if he knows he's going to still get it tomorrow, he's not going to be
frustrated. If
frustrated.
he needs it, right. That's
every guy's different, so talk about it. We're not saying this is perfect for everyone.
Yeah.
But it definitely is it's something different to learn about each other and just be intimate. And one more thing, did you want to talk about more things, or because we're getting close to the end?
No, I'm going to save that for next time.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Hacking your spouse.
So that's next week.
Next week.
Stay tuned. No, so we
planet.
have homework, though. We have homework for you guys.
Homework.
This is really fun. No matter how long you've been married, this is kind of a fun thing to do. Write down 10 things, if you can think of 10.
10.
Apparently the dog liked the 10.
Yeah.
Woo! 10. No, I'm just kidding. That you'd like to do or try. It's not necessarily in the bedroom. It can be in the bedroom. It could be something fun. Well, yeah, it could be in the bedroom. It could be bungee jumping. It could be
bungee jumping in the
rafting.
bedroom. I always wanted to install that swing in the bedroom.
Underwater basket weaving. Write it down separately, both of you. Say, hey, babe, I want to give this a try. Write down 10 things. If you can think of 10
underwater
things.
Basket weaving?
I'm just saying. It's just a weird thing. Okay, you do that while I talk about homework. And then come back together and talk about it. You might find something that you both like to do together. Good grief! You might find something fun that you like to do together that you never knew about. Hey, well, then let's try to plan, and then try to plan one of those
like
things.
going to the opera. You two might really like that. You two might really like that.
All right, we love you guys.
Love you.
Be intimate in many different ways, in your finances, emotionally, intellectually, and physically. And it can be fun. Okay, we love you. See you later.
Bye.